Did you know that around 80% of the world's population lives under artificial sky glow? And that's one reason you can look up from a city at night and see only a fraction of the stars that are actually above you. The strange part is, the stars haven't disappeared. We're simply making them harder to see. Here's how. Every night, cities produce enormous amounts of artificial light. Street lights, buildings, advertisements, stadiums, parking lots, and even light coming from windows all contribute to the problem. But here's the important part. Some of that light doesn't stay on the ground. It travels upward or reflects off roads and buildings and enters the atmosphere. Air molecules and particles then scatter that light back in different directions. Some of it comes straight back toward your eyes. The result is a bright artificial glow covering the night sky. That's called sky glow, and it can make the sky above cities dramatically brighter than a natural night sky. Now here's where it gets interesting. Stars are incredibly faint. The light from a distant star might have traveled for hundreds, thousands, or even millions of years before reaching Earth. But once it arrives, even a relatively small amount of artificial light in the sky can reduce the contrast between the star and the background. It's basically like trying to see a tiny candle while someone turns on a giant flashlight behind it. The candle is still there. You just can't distinguish it as easily.
And here's another fact. The color of artificial light matters too. Many white LEDs contain a significant amount of short-wavelength blue-rich light. Shorter wavelengths scatter more strongly in the atmosphere than longer wavelengths. So blue-rich lighting can contribute more to sky glow and can affect a larger area than warmer-colored lighting. But here's the important correction. LEDs aren't the main villain. The bigger problem is how much light we're producing, where it's going, how bright it is, and how long we leave it on. A well-designed, warm-colored LED pointing exactly where it's needed can create far less light pollution than a badly aimed, extremely bright light. And you can actually see the difference for yourself. Leave a brightly lit city and travel somewhere with very little artificial light. At first, the sky might still look fairly empty, but wait a few minutes. Your eyes adapt to the darkness. Suddenly, more stars appear. Then, even more.
And eventually, the Milky Way can become visible. Nothing changed in space. The stars didn't suddenly turn on. You simply removed the artificial light hiding them. And this isn't just bad news for astronomers. Artificial light at night can affect wildlife too. Migrating birds can become disoriented by bright lights. Insects can be attracted to artificial lighting. And many animals rely on natural darkness for behaviors such as feeding, navigation, and reproduction. So the next time you stand in a city and see only a few stars, don't think you're looking at an empty universe. Above you are countless stars, planets, nebulae, and galaxies. They're already there. We're just making the night sky too bright to see them.